Hi, it's Sue here from Inspired Messages, and welcome to February and the astrology for February. And it's not a lot of change from January. A lot going on around the world. If you are informed, then you will know that. But hopefully, I feel very positive myself, and I'm hoping that you will as well. I mean, I always try to convey a positive outlook because I think it's important that we do that, because um, the powers that be are trying to. It's like I'm not watching the TV because I'm in Thailand. Well, I wouldn't anyway. I mean, I've not watched any news since 2020. But what I'm saying is that there's a lot of fear-induced um, media, and this can also be on alternative media. So I make it my business really to look at positive things and not negative things. I don't want to look at negative things. I want to look at what people are saying about the positive things that are in our future. And there's a lot of people with really good information. So I'm actually putting, a little bit of a couple of videos that might help you look forward. I'm not going to talk too much about them, but I'm going to put them the links under this video. So um, I'm in Thailand, so the weather is lovely and warm and sunny. So I hope you're coping with the cold weather in the UK. So last month I said that we may have more protests around the world due to Pluto moving into Aquarius, and the farmers in Germany are making mass protests in Berlin, and I'll put a link below this video so you can have a look at what's going on. There are also protests going on in France, and there's a link to that too. Also in Denmark, the Dutch farmers are also protesting, and also in Poland. And there is talk about the farmers might, in the UK, might do the same. And there are also protests. Well, it was on last Saturday, massive protest about ULEZ in London, and there's lots more. I mean, I've only mentioned a few, but Pluto actually breaks down things that are no longer working and is known as the planet of transformation. This is a very harsh, unforgiving energy, and it's going to stop at nothing to change the status quo. Um, and so, we're going to feel that energy, and so we have to stand firm. Anyway, joining Pluto and Aquarius in February are the three personal planets, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. And also, obviously, we have the Sun there. So there's lots of things in Aquarius, and Aquarius it's ruled by Uranus, so it's a very, um, it's about freedom really, and about being true to yourself. So we're going to feel that more and more in February. And on Tuesday, the 13th, Mars will conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. And this may be the start of something. So look out for this on the world stage. This is a powerful energy which can lead to, well, ruthless behaviour from people who want to win or want power at all costs. So, obviously it might not touch you personally. It might touch you personally. So if you were born at the beginning of Aquarius, then these energies are going to be strong. Or if your moon or rising sign is in early Aquarius, again, it's going to affect you. If you were born at the beginning of Taurus or Scorpio or Leo, so that's the beginning of the signs when it first goes in, you may well be affected too. because this is all the fixed signs. And on the 9th of Feb, there's a new moon in the sign of Aquarius, adding more fuel into the mix. There could be surprises and coincidences around that time. And you might realize that you have to be true to you, true to yourself, and do what makes you feel right, makes you feel who you're supposed to be, and that you're contributing uh, to the community, if you like, or to those close to you, because that's really the Aquarian energy. But on a global level, Pluto in Aquarius will bring transformation in air travel, medicine, way out technologies to include energy healing, AI and robots, and ways of using Tesla energy to heat our homes, and cleaner ways to move around the planet. I've actually found a short video on a flying car. So the link for that is below this video. And by the time Pluto moves out of Aquarius, which is going to be 20 years, the world will be, very, very different. It'll be a very different place, focusing more on community living and not on individual power structures. It'll be much more us being together and caring for each other. But we just have to get there because we're just at the beginning. And so hence things breaking down, making room for the new things to evolve over the next 20 years. I have a link to 2 more videos which I think are positive, which I mentioned. So please watch and share. And I don't want to say too much about what the content is, as the information is sensitive, but it is positive. We have to be positive and keep our vibe high. I keep on about it, and understand that everything we are going through is happening for a reason. And, as souls, we chose to be here. So, with so many planets going into Aquarius, including Pluto and Uranus and Jupiter, so Uranus and Jupiter being in Taurus, and the Pluto being in Aquarius, and all those other planets in Aquarius, we can expect people to stand up for their beliefs and what they see as true and just. And both Taurus and Aquarius are fixed signs. And if you know people born under these signs, you know that they will not be moved once they make their mind up. They're very stubborn. These are stubborn signs: Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. As mentioned, I'd already mentioned, on the 9th and the 10th, we have a new moon in Aquarius. So friendship, group activities and projects, humanitarian help, they're all highlighted. Thinking outside of the box to solve problems is more likely, and we can break free of the past and start something new with this positive outlook and vision. So remember to do a new moon ritual where you can plan your goals for the next month. And if you don't know how to do that, you just write a list of what you want, and you sit, and there's no moonlight when there's a new moon, but the new moon is up there. And you can sit the scene, you can have a candle and some nice music, and you can meditate on what you want to happen in the next 28 days. So this new moon squares the planet Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, which will bring more protests and rebellion, and that's on the world stage. So, we have to go with it, whatever happens. And on the 10th, we have the Chinese New Year, which coincides with the new moon, and it will be the year of the dragon. And this is about us taking our power back, as the dragon is considered a symbol of strength, courage, and good fortune. Just picking out important transits for the month for you. I'm just picking out important transits for the month for you to take note of. That's what I'm doing. So on the 2nd, Mercury in Capricorn, because it's not gone into Aquarius yet, will sextile Neptune, and the Neptune is in Pisces. So this is the time to maximize your imagination, your your imaginative energy and work on a creative project or hobby, this is great as the new moon will still be active. So the goals you have made can be given more energy under this Mercury sextile Neptune. So visualize the outcome that you wish for in the next 28 days. So writing out and sitting in the moonlight, and then on the second, it's the moon is still active, new moon. So you've got this to help you, this energy to help you. And on the 5th, Mercury will enter Aquarius, which brings maybe sudden insights, unconventional ideas, helps you think outside of the box, helps, when you're chatting about ideas with friends and family, and working on plans to change your life. I think this is important. Many, many people are changing what they're doing in their life and moving countries, etc. Also on the 5th, Mercury in Aquarius, it would just go into Aquarius, will conjunct the Pluto that's just moved into Aquarius. So you need to focus. You can be very intense. This is an intense and unrelenting energy, especially if you're working on plans for change or for your future. Pay attention to intuition and premonitions and dreams and anything like that. Again, if you're born the beginning of Aquarius, or maybe your moon or your ascendant is early Aquarius, then this Pluto conjunct Mercury will have more of an effect. You'll be the ones that will have these intuitive premonitions and flashes. On the 13th, Mars enters Aquarius, and this, because Mars is energy, high energy, so this can bring enthusiasm and motivation for change for the future and the unconventional, because it's in Aquarius. So take steps towards what you want, your dreams, and embrace anything unusual as Mars enters Aquarius on the 13th. On the 14th, Mars then conjuncts Pluto in Aquarius. So goodness knows what this is going to bring. The future personally can be more important to you, as an early born Aquarian, or early born Taurus, Leo, or Scorpio. You can feel motivated to take action. You can be passionate about it, and you can pursue transformations. And this can catapult you, to your future, into your future. But on the world stage, expect almost anything to happen. This is a very strong energy, as I've mentioned before. And also on the 14th, Venus enters Aquarius. So Venus moving into Aquarius means you can experience changes in your relationships. This can be personal relationships, relationships with your family, your children, or work relationships or partnerships to do with business. It will also conjunct the Pluto. So, we can expect maybe relationships to be changed in some way. And also on the 16th, Mercury will square Uranus in Taurus. So it might be difficult to, control your mind, because Mercury's all to do with the mind, and you can lash out because of it. Try to avoid fights and arguments. Maybe you just need a break. Anyway, we again could see more protests around the world as people say, we've had enough. On the 24th, we've got the full moon in Virgo, and you do exactly the same as you do with the new moon. You write down a list of things you no longer want, and you sit in the moonlight. You can meditate on it. So think about that on the Virgo full moon. With this Virgo full moon, it's time to get things done. You could clutter clear. It's really good. Get rid of things you don't need. Maximize your productivity. Tackle small projects and tasks. Clean out your office. clean. Don't forget to take care of yourself as you go along. Virgo's about habits, health, well-being, and work. So anything that is not working can be changed under this full moon. And we may hear on the world stage revelations about health. So let's, think about that on the 24th. And also, this moon in Virgo will trine Uranus. Now, this is a trine in Taurus. So, we don't know what's going to happen, but, it might be that we have new innovations in healing or new innovations about the land and growing food. But independence can help you get things going and move things along. So work on improving your independent side. On the 27th, Mars in Aquarius is going to square Jupiter in Taurus. So everything can seem like it's going well, and it can be tempting to go over the top. But that's the wrong thing to do, because Mars and Jupiter want to go and do everything they can, and you can take on too many things and then it goes wrong. So try to act smart and don't take on too much on the 27th. On the 29th, which is the last day, this is a leap year. So if you want to be with somebody, this is the year to ask them. If you're a woman, you can say, will you be my permanent partner? But anyway, when Mercury in Pisces is sextile Jupiter, ideas can be big and your view of the big picture can be clear, which is good, and you can express yourself easily and be more open and gregarious, really. If you want to know more daily horoscope posts, then please go to my Facebook page, Astrologer Sue Fletcher, because I will be putting things on there. And the affirmation for February is hand on heart. Every morning, everything is perfect, and I'm surrounded by the right people, and I'm healthy and happy. So everything is perfect, and I'm surrounded by the right people, and I'm healthy and happy. So I've got no cards this month because I haven't had time. I've had to go somewhere to record this that's peaceful. So I've not got an awful lot of time. So I've had to come and do it over here. So apologies for that. Once I'm in my new home, I'll have more time to do it. But hopefully you've enjoyed what I've said. It's really important to go with the flow, not to be in fear, to be positive. And please look at the video links that I've put under the video. Have a great February, and you know where I am. If you need me, just contact me through my website, astrologysue.com, on the contact page. And I will see you in March. Gosh, I can't believe I'm saying that. March. So bye for now. Bye bye.